I'm Zach Anner, and this is Workout Wednesday, the workout show that teaches you that everybody needs to start over sometimes. You know, I started doing physical therapy after 20 years of doing no physical activity except silly YouTube videos. But that's all changing today. Here's what you need. Workout headband, workout yellow spandexy Amazon suit, workout rainbow wrist things, workout swamp crotch tights, workout black and white photo of a long lost love. I'm sorry, Judy. Workout children's skis I stole. This is actually the things that we use in my real physical therapy and not just my viral YouTube content. Let's do this! So the first thing you gotta do is make sure that these blades are parallel so that you're working out both sides of your body evenly. And then you just gotta, I think what you just shake them, eventually it looks cool, or it feels cool, and it looks stupid. Sometimes you need to reinvent yourself, like the internet. It started out as a way to share information and work together for the betterment of humanity, and now it's the premier way to share misinformation and pictures of what you would look like as a puppy with your tongue sticking out. We'd all look so cute. You're almost always gonna fail on your first try. Like Titanic, the boat, was a huge failure, but when they reimagined it as a movie, now that was a success. Only 5 people froze to death in the movie. Some movie theaters are way too cold, man. So maybe you haven't been flossing. Why floss when you could just take some of the extra bones you don't use and fashion a new set of teeth? Do you really go to that many formal events that you need a collarbone? I don't think so. Sometimes starting over is important, like all those guys with the second family in the 50s. I'm sorry, Judy. Judy, it's just hard. My life as a salesman was so hard. Not long nights on the road. Sometimes you need to start over to make sense of things. Like I've tried to watch The Wire 5 times. If it really is the best show on TV, then why do I keep turning it off to watch Canada's Got Talent? It's just a bunch of people making donuts, hanging out in trees. Maybe these aren't as broken in as the ones that I use in my physical therapy, because it really does, it feels like a really cool thing, and now that I'm doing it here, it doesn't really... You don't need to reinvent everything, though. Like green Skittles. Why would you turn the perfect lime Skittle into a green apple Skittle? Nobody wants that. I mean, when Bran broke his back on Game of Thrones, he was really bummed out and thought his life would never be worthwhile. But now we can see the future and is happier than ever. I mean, his joy is just contagious. Just lights up our room. Starting over can keep you from making a really bad decision. Do you know that when God created the earth, he was originally going to give bunnies consciousness? Think about that. If the bunnies are thinking, where does that leave us? We'd all be dead. Sometimes you just need a clean slate. I mean, sure, I may be a successful TV writer with cerebral palsy now, but do you know I started my career as a journalist with Bell's palsy? You gotta find the palsy that's right for you, man. You know, it took them like 17 Spider-Man movies in 2 years before they got to that brilliant, multi-dimensional masterpiece. The wife, Glenn Close, what's his name? The guy who plays the High Septon. Jonathan Pryce. He was well worth the price of his casting fee. Well, that's all the time we have this week. I hope this helps you guys get a fresh start. Speaking of, I better go freshen up. I smell great, by the way. If you guys were here, you would smell how great I smell. Thanks for watching, and make sure you spread this video around like marshmallow fluff on a sandwich.